Hello everyone and welcome back. In this lesson we are going to refactor our complete application and we are going to make it use the Angular OnPush change detection mode. So this change detection mode is more efficient than the default change detection that we have been using so far. So in your production application you might get a nice performance boost from this switch. Using an NGRX architecture makes it really simple to implement OnPush in your application. We are already here in our container components, such as for example the home component that we have here. We are already passing the data only by using the async pipe and subscribing to an observable. So this is going to make it very simple to switch the whole application to OnPush. We only have to find the container components of our application and change their change detection strategy. Before doing that, notice that there is a common misconception concerning OnPush. There is this idea that OnPush is about the components only updating themselves when their input changes. This is true, but it's not the only way that OnPush change detection gets triggered. OnPush also gets triggered whenever any observable emits a new value if that observable is plugged into the template via the async pipe. In that case, OnPush change detection will also work. What doesn't work in OnPush change detection is situations when we try to mutate directly the data at the level of the component directly. But because we are using here NGRX store freeze and the objects that we are getting out of the store are immutable, by definition our component cannot do that. So it's really very simple to switch our whole application to use OnPush if we are already using the store architecture and immutability. Let's then start refactoring our application to use OnPush. Let's do that here first for the home component. We are going to set here change detection and we are going to set this to OnPush. Notice that we only need to change the change detection strategy here at the level of the root component. If there are other components here being used that would have a different change detection strategy, that would not be taken into account. If the root component is OnPush, then all its subtree is automatically using OnPush as well. Let's then apply the same strategy to other components of our application. The second container component that we are using is the course component, which corresponds to the course landing page. Let's then switch to it and apply OnPush change detection as well. And with just these couple of simple changes, we have switched our application to use OnPush change detection. Let's test the application again and make sure that everything is working as expected. Let's turn on here the state view so that we can see the state inside the store, and let's try the application out. Let's start first here with the home page. Let's try to edit here this course. We are going to rename it, we are going to switch its category, and we are going to turn on the promotion flag. Let's hit save. So just like before, we can see that everything is still working correctly. If we switch here to the view course page, we can see that our course landing page component is also working correctly. So as you can see, the use of the store architecture makes it really simple to implement OnPush in our application. This is because we are already receiving immutable objects from the store, at least in development mode due to the use of NGRX store freeze. So we are sure that our components are not mutating the state from the store. Then we are subscribing to the store using selectors and we are passing the state to the template, always using the async pipe at the level of our container components. The async pipe is compatible with OnPush change detection mode, so we are sure that our template will be updated with the new data. And with this, we have reached the end of this course. Let's now wrap everything up. Let's summarize some of the key points that we have learned throughout the course and summarize the main benefits of the store architecture.